Hello friends, welcome to another Tools of Fortune deck review flip through. And this here was the very first Oracle-like deck that was given to me, and it was given to me on Memorial Day weekend in 2023. It is the Money and the Law of Attraction cards, Esther and Jerry Hicks, the teachings of Abraham. It's 60 cards that have a lesson on each one of them. So it's not exactly an oracle deck, but it's something that you can use for meditation if law of attraction is one of those things that you're into. Law of attraction cards. While money is not absolutely essential to your experience, to most people, money and freedom are synonymous. And since an intense awareness of your right to be free is at the very core of that which you are, it follows, therefore, that your relationship with money is one of the most important subjects of your life experience. And so, it is no wonder that you have such strong feelings about the subject of money. It is our expectation that as you ponder these cards every day, a new point of attraction will begin to be activated within you, bringing not only more money into your experience, but evidence of your absolute freedom as well. Esther and Jerry. Now, my sister and oldest niece got this at a seminar. I think it was up in Seattle, and it was the last one that Esther and Jerry did, and or one of the last seminars that they did before they retired from doing that. And so this was, as my sister said, it was blessed by them, by Abraham. What they are is the cards have. Here, let's start here. So, #1 best-selling authors Esther and Jerry Hicks have been producing the leading-edge Abraham Hicks teachings since 1986. In November 2011, Jerry made his transition into non-physical, and now Esther continues to conduct the Abraham seminars with the help of her friends and co-workers, of course, with the non-physical help of Abraham and Jerry. And so the copyright on this is 2009. And so I don't know when they went and saw that seminar, when that was. I don't remember, but nevertheless, that's where this deck of cards came from. And I suppose you can shuffle it up and use it like an oracle deck, or you can you pull one card a day and meditate upon it. So let's just go through the images here. What you have, it has something, it says, each one of these says something on the back, and I'm not going to go over that. I'll just pull the card up, and then we'll flip it over and put it down. Okay. I will tell you my story as I want it to be. Whatever I desire, I can acquire. Achieving success is my natural birthright. My every story is attracting its vibrational match. I am the creator of my own life experience. Money is not the root of evil or of happiness. Money just is. I am the attractor of my every experience. I can see my world through the eyes of Source. I can deliberately choose to feel better right now. I can pivot from feeling bad to feeling good. I want to harmonize with my desire. What do I want, and why do I want it? I am a vibrational being in a vibrational universe. I can give my attention to the positive aspects. I can give my attention to the positive aspects. My attention to unwanted attracts more unwanted. The law of attraction adds power to both problems and solutions. Nothing is more important than that I feel good. The better it gets, the better it gets. I can pivot under any and all conditions. What if everything was always working out for me? What if everything was always working out for you? The subject of money is really two subjects. I am becoming more aware of my feelings about money. I want to harmonize with what I believe is good. I can always tell a different financial abundance story. Whenever I am feeling good, I am attracting good. I will praise success whenever I see it. I am developing the skill to direct my thoughts. I do not need to have money to attract money. You know what this kind of reminds me of is that book, The Course of Miracles. I read the textbook part of it several times, like in my late teens and 20s, and I tried to go through the workbook, but I didn't get very far in it. But that's what this deck really reminds me of. I do not need to have money to attract money. It comes not by magic, but universal law. I can have money and freedom too. My attention to it invites the essence of it. I have control over the thoughts I think. My financial success does not require hard work. Yeah, I think that's a load of shit. Money isn't everything, but money isn't everything, but there is no shortage of money or time. I can't tell stories about shortages and experience abundance. The better my story gets, the better my life gets. Yeah, I think that's true. The law of attraction responds to my vibration. I can set my own standards of financial well-being. The physical me is materialized spirit. Yes, I believe that. My what is need not influence my what is becoming. Rather than complaining, I will focus on positive aspects. I can make a career of living happily ever after. It is not my role to make others happy. We are each responsible for the thoughts that we think. Yes, That is true. My career is one of creating a joyful life experience. My life is as good as I allow it to be. I am always receiving the essence of what I am giving. Welcome to the planet Earth. You are here to seek joy. I can follow the trails of good feeling thoughts. In my appreciation, I allow myself to receive wonderful things. Appreciation and love are identical vibrations. Appreciation and gratitude are different vibrational states. I can transform my own world. Shortage of time or money are all about perception. Maybe. I can create both money and time to enjoy it. I can earn money by doing what I love to do. I'm certainly hoping that's true. Life is always working out for me. And the last card is, the story I tell is the basis of my life. That's an interesting concept. And it is actually really true too. The story I tell is the basis of my life. If you keep telling people that you're a victim, you're going to start to feel like a victim. Or if you feel like the world is out to get you, the world is going to be out to get you. Yeah. So the cards are of a thick, they're hard to shuffle. So that's why, maybe you can use them like pull one like this, and then you put one down here on the bottom and go forward and meditate on a lesson a day. That's how you use the deck. Or you could shuffle it up and use it like an oracle deck and pull it out at random. So now what do I think of it? I think for the most part it has sentiments in it that are positive and uplifting, and they are just good to have those kinds of affirmations in your life. Like this was given to me. I don't know how much it costs. If you found one someplace, yeah, it's worth it. You can get it. I think that you'll probably get something out of it. Now, as far as the law of attraction, maybe what do I think of that? To me, it feels like the law of attraction is a lot like prosperity gospel. And in the prosperity gospel, that almost seems like it's a bit of a pyramid scheme, in that the guy on the top is making all the money, and everyone down below is wanting to have money, to have wealth, to have all those riches, but maybe they never get it. Maybe they work their tails off and they just never get it. And the prosperity gospel, and what sits at the heart of dominionism is the prosperity gospel. Dominionism is, in my belief, it should be a church heresy. I do think it's a church heresy. And for the little bit that I don't know a lot about it, so I probably shouldn't be talking about it, but if you've ever seen The Family or read The Family, which I have, but it's about political dominion, and not just that America and Christianity has a divine right to have dominion over the entire earth, and everybody is to be subject to its rule. And so prosperity gospel is kind of a part of it. It sits at the heart of it. And dominionism is a relatively new, it's not that new. It's been with the church forever, because you look at the Catholic Church having ruled over the world through the Holy Roman Empire. Yes, and they had dominion over all aspects of life, or at least they tried to have that. And periodically there were crusades, and periodically there were these inquisitions where the the army of the church went through to root out heresies and so forth. I think like Jewish heresies, witches, and Muslims, and all people who did not conform to what the church said people were to conform to. And so that they had dominion over all aspects. But that's not what the law of attraction is about. But there's an elements of the law of attraction in the prosperity gospel. And the prosperity gospel is loosely linked to Christian dominionism. And anyways, so when I see the law of attraction, those are the things I think about. I think about the abuses of church as power and church as a means to control people's freedom to be who they are. And so anyways, so for me, it's I have a tenuous relationship to the law of attraction. I don't actually really think about it very much. I have thought about it a bit in the past, but I don't really see anything in here that is inherently damaging to you. And there's, this deck is, everything in here is a feel good. There's a lot of feel good things, ideas, and sentiments in it. And money is freedom. I do believe that. And then there's this other aspect about this that kind of feels like it would make more that the concepts and ideas in this deck, or in the whole law of attraction thing, this thing would make more, if you're in a place of financial hardship, or a whole culture is in a place of financial hardship, things like the prosperity gospel and things like the law of attraction feels more attractive. And so that's what I'm thinking. So it's like you're the Christian in me, the Christian mystic in me, and needing that maybe we should just have faith in this sort of a Christ consciousness, or faith in source consciousness and things like that, that where you place your heart at, and rather than placing your heart on things of this world. And so that's my Christianity shining through right now in this analysis of money and the law of attraction. But other than that, that's just me. That's just me injecting myself into this space based upon the years I've been in the church, even though I've been pretty much a lapsed Catholic for 5 years. Actually, not more. It's more like 15 years. A lapsed Catholic for 15 years, and I loosely practice at my mother's church, or the church I grew up in, which is an Evangelical Lutheran Church of America, loosely. But but as you've seen here, I practice a more expansive spirituality than exists within the confines of church teaching. But that's it. That's all I have for you. This is the money and the law of attraction cards, and I apologize for the lecture, but I guess that's just what popped out of me at midnight. Bye-bye.